Hi guys, so I just want to tell you guys that I found an original Rockafire explosion sign front from 1980 to, I found an original Rockafire sign front. It's insane that all these old showbiz props, or more so Rockafire explosion props, are going up on sale for eBay because from what I was told, from what I remember seeing the concept unification tape, all of the signs, the Rockafire explosion sign fronts, had to be destroyed. How this one survived, I have no clue. It is actually a common myth that all Rockafire props were destroyed. It's a myth because there are still some existing Rockafire props. Obviously in the hands of private collectors and in the hands of the infamous Billy Bob's Wonderland. The Rockafire explosion was later converted into Munch's Make Believe Band, as we all know, in 1992. The surprising thing is that Munch's Make Believe Band is now also becoming a rare novelty, just as rare as the Rockafire, because Chuck E. Cheese's is removing the Munch's Make Believe Band from most of their locations to make way for the 2.0 remodel. Now, there is a 2.0 remodel that surprisingly keeps the Munch's Make Believe Band and has both Munch's Make Believe Band and the dance floor, which is very surprising. The Rockafire is becoming more and more rare by the day. The info about it is becoming more and more rare by the day. It's becoming more and more of a rarity. I'm assuming during the 80s there wasn't a whole lot produced, because I know the Rockafire was only produced from 1980 to 1983. The Rockafire show itself stopped being produced in 1983. So the show itself is super hard to find in perfect condition. I was able to also find, in addition to the Rockafire sign front, I was also able to find a fatz animatronic for $13K. How? I have no idea. It was in perfect working order, which was very surprising, because I do know that Scandia Golf and Games was vandalized before the Rockafire was removed, but this one is surprisingly in good shape. Well, at least the fatz animatronic is. I don't know how. I don't know where it came from. Most likely a private collector. I wouldn't be surprised if it even came from a showbiz pizza place itself, from back in the day, back before my time. But yeah, Showbiz Pizza obviously was converted into Chuck E. Cheese's in 1992. So the fact that almost some of these props are returning to eBay after 33 years is insane. absolutely insane. I don't know how much Rockafire / Showbiz Pizza stuff was produced, but I believe it's a very rare number, very small number, considering that Showbiz Pizza Place itself only lasted until 1992. Although technically it lasted until 1991 and or 1990. But yeah, the Rockafire and Showbiz was a super short-lived concept. Very short-lived, well, not concept, very short-lived restaurant. And I don't know this for a certain, but I theorize that the shows that the Rockafire memorabilia, like the advertisements, the Showbiz advertisements, hell, even just Showbiz itself, memorabilia is becoming more and more rare. Although you can still find it on eBay, believe it or not. I found a Showbiz Pizza Place sign on a auction website in 2017. But that, sadly, was already for sale. That sold already. If you search up Rockafire, or not Rockafire, Showbiz Pizza Place sign on Wharf Point, you will get a listing of that site. I forgot the name of it, but I think it was called Vintage Auctions or something. But yeah, that was crazy. It sold for, I think, 17 grand, I think. It was a full-scale, like, Showbiz Pizza Place sign, so I think it hung up in the Showbiz Pizza location. I don't think it was on the exterior of the building. It'd be super, super rare to find one of those. Like the full, like, Showbiz Pizza sign from 1981, like, from 1980, 81, like the actual, like, LED sign, although people have made recreations of it. Not in, like, the full scale, but people have made miniature little recreations of it. It's quite impressive. But yeah, that is super rare to find a Rockafire Explosion sign in fully working order, like in use condition for $2K on eBay. I'm not a billionaire. I'm not rich. But that's mighty impressive, considering what Showbiz had to go through in the early 90s. Therefore, being retired and converted into Chuck E. Cheese's. But yeah, guys, that's all for this video. If you do have any Showbiz / Chuck E. Cheese merch that you want to share your story on in the comments, please do, because I want to know more about how collectors are getting a hold of these rarer merches, because even Avenger Chuck is becoming now a rare collector's item. Munch's Make Believe Band as well is becoming a rare collector's item. But yeah, that's all for this video, guys. Peace out.